Namaste collectives. Chakra Shelley here with an energy update. I realize it's been 2 weeks. I have been posting on my Facebook page. If you want to go check that out, I've been pretty active there. Chakra Shelley, spelled with a CH, both. You'll find me. You'll see my face. Go ahead and go check my videos out there. The energies that are in today and for the last 2 weeks have been massive clearing energies. Intense high frequency through Gaia, and then very, very low frequency through Gaia. So a few years back, I talked about riding the wave, expanding your Merkaba, bringing your Merkaba back down. Whenever these frequencies come in and out, it's expanding you and then you're shrinking again. So you're feeling a lot of stuff. We're going through a rather large frequency integration for DNA codes. Yesterday, I went on my Facebook page and I talked about going through the original DNA Akashics, which apparently not a lot of energies get to go into. And once I was in there, I was just, wow, I was amazed. But I pulled down the new codes for anyone who is carrying DNA that does not coincide with human DNA, which is Draco-Reptilian, Anunnaki, Blue Avian, and what was the other one? The Archons, the Greys. So those codes are down and they're in. So a lot of people are going to be, feeling a lot of different things. And I'm fixing my beaded thing as I go. You're going to be feeling a lot of different stuff. So please drink a lot of water. Again, I say frequently, please get meat, gluten, and fluoride out of your system. Start looking at your products, doing your research, using your discernment. The energies are going to continue no matter what. The light codes from Mother, Father, Source continue to come down. People are getting more and more of their memories of when they arrived here, what their purpose was here on Gaia. A lot of people's abilities are coming online. You're becoming more sensitive to sight, sound, smells. You're also seeing glitches when you're looking at someone and then all of a sudden you see another face and then they turn back to that. That's happening to a lot of people. You're not going crazy. The veil is very thin and it's thinning more and more every day. So as these energies come through, be patient with yourself. The ascension is a living ascension for all beings, source-corded beings, and the elimination of beings that do not belong here, do not have consent to be here anymore, and clones. So clones are becoming a something that everybody's starting to know, that we actually have human clones walking around, and oh, we got dogs barking. We have human clones walking around. So this morning I woke up and I said, okay, look, these clones actually have human DNA. So it's time for Gaia to repossess that. So I've asked for the codes to come down. I'm going to go back up into the original Akashics and I'm going to pull these codes down so that we don't have to deal with this for another 7 years. I don't want to, the collective doesn't want to, the alliance doesn't want any of this going down, and humanity has suffered enough. So, I guess the story of Pinocchio comes into play, where, he just really wanted to be a real boy, but the lying had to stop, okay? So the consciousness that the clones are carrying are actually human consciousness that were split off from the Palladians, okay? The 4th, 5th, and 6th races of batches of souls that came down, they never really made it down here. They ended up in the 6th dimension with the Palladians on the 6 planets. I've talked about this before, where they separated the twins, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and split them all up. So we are going to go fishing. I'm going fishing, and I'm going to pull every one of those codes back into their original consciousness. Now, bodies are available as the evil leaves and people's souls leave their vessels. We have vessels available. So we're going to do walk-ins and walkouts, and this might be a little bit too much for people, but if it's an original soul and it's done its work, it deserves to stay. Gaia wants you to be in play. So there's going to be a lot of switcheroony going on, and there will be a lot of death, but it is the clones that are passing, you guys, so that we can collect the consciousness, bring it back to the whole soul, and reintegrate it, and then walk these energies back into Gaia, so that she can reproduce their experience in the golden age. But the energies are really intense, and there is a lot of earth changes. There's a lot of confusion about all of that. I did on lovegrowsgaia.wordpress.com, I did a video on what the GESARA is, which is what you're witnessing. It's a whole world treaty, and everyone complies or they go. It's basically that simple. And you're watching this play out. So I have to say that Hillary Clinton was arrested last year, and you've seen clones, lots and lots and lots of clones. And now that it's been, Christmas has gone by, check their Twitters. You guys check and see, if they're able to communicate. Once you're locked up, you don't have access to a cell phone. So more and more systems are going to be exposed, and this is going to shock and awe a lot of people. Please direct them to the truthers that are on YouTube, not just me, but everyone out there. We're all out here doing everything we can to dissipate fear and raise the vibration so that everyone can get into these energies, okay? And just remember that this is what we all want. This is what the living planet wants. And no more slavery. I'm excited for that for y'all. Like, once you're all free of this and you're done doing all this, you're just going to be amazed at how strong you are as souls, and how amazing you are all as souls, and how, so many people and so many souls participated in this over 13 millennia, and it's just amazing. So be good to your vessel, okay? If you don't feel like you have all your chakras open, or you're blocked, I tell everyone, don't meditate, just sit still, okay? Allow Gaia to change your vessel, allow Source to come down and bring in these codes. I know that I've grounded a mass amount, and millions and millions and millions of other light workers along with me have done the same thing. We're up in the Akashics, we're bringing these codes, we're putting them into Gaia. We go back up into the Akashics, we bring down the codes, we stick them into Gaia. They are available for all. How do you access them? You sit still, you ask Gaia to come up, you ask Source to come down, and you will start changing and morphing and reflecting light and knowing, like what I know was given to me. So I'm sharing it, and how I got it. I took gluten, meat, and fluoride out of my system. I sit still a lot, and I receive. Okay, I ask Gaia to upgrade. I ask Gaia to bring me back to my original source DNA that she's provided for my experience as a human being. And I ask Source to give me the information that I need to speak and to continue to activate these new grid lines. So as you're going in and out of this stuff, your Merkaba is going to get blown up, and you're going to expand, and then you're going to contract, and you're going to expand, and you're going to contract, and we call this riding the wave of ascension. So allow this to happen. You guys, work, things that you feel like you have to get up and do can be impossible sometimes during these frequency upgrades. Don't force it. I mean, we're so used to forcing our way through things, and really the universal law is surrender with grace. And it's not may the force be with you, it's may the source be with you, and then everything comes to you, not the other way around. So if you're getting what I call grounded, planted, getting smackdowns of energy, because it's going to smack you down, it's going to force you to sleep, it's going to force you to take care of yourself, and it's not drink plenty of fluids, it's drink half your weight in ounces of water every single day. Okay, the water has memory. You're 90% water. This is a water world. Everything's going to come through. Take lots of baths, takes lots of showers, and remember that your third eye is coming online. Okay, so yes, you're going to be seeing stuff that might flip you out. You're going to hear voices. You have entities and stuff standing right next to you 90% of the time, and you can't see them. So you're going to start seeing them. And there is nothing to fear, because ultimately you've created them all on some level or another, which is why they're hanging around. So again, massive energies coming through. Big, huge, ancient timeline clearings are coming in. DNA upgrades are changing your body. And Mother, Father, Source is changing you from a 7 chakra out to an expanded 12 chakra system. Clones will be eliminated. AI will be eliminated. Anything that does not follow the universal laws will be eliminated. We are about ready to get through into a massive, what I call show for the general public, to see the bad guys be taken away. So this year is the year for that. Gitmo, and this is all over the world where you're going to see people being executed. And that has happened already in several countries where the main players of the cabal have been eliminated, executed, and taken out. You're also witnessing it. I don't appreciate the fact that the Bushes and McCain and everybody got out of, we spared them the whole treason thing. Why? We can handle the whole truth. We're going to be able to handle the whole truth. Take the upgrades, get into the Akashic records. It's really important that you see the end-all purpose. And I have to give Gaia and humanity a massive compliment, because really you volunteered as a collective to clean up these entities, because they were all over the omniverse, and you kind of trapped them here. You lied to them. You told them that they were going to get Gaia. You told them that they were going to have power. And in that consensual manipulation, we all quarantined them here. So ultimately, this isn't just a living ascension. This is actually a voluntary cleanup that humanity and Gaia went for, and it was accomplished. And these creatures and these magical beings that don't have source cords will not be anywhere else. We'll never see them again. They're going to be a story in a book in the Akashics. So going above even this being a human ascension, a living planet ascension, Sophia Gaia Terra, that's her name. This is the planet that you're on. Her name's not Earth. You guys volunteered to do something amazing that no other race did volunteer to do, and no other planet could. So take that in. But Happy New Year, everyone, and Happy GESARA. And let's, clean this up even quicker. And I'm going to go in, and Gaia and a collective and I are going to go in, and we're going to take the DNA back from the clones. Yay. So if you'd like to participate, set your intention. Love you. Take care of yourself.